Hey guys, what is up? I'm Purple from the Purple Army, and I hope you enjoy this video. It is going to be what if Deku was Spider-Man from My Hero Academia. I will be adding other Marvel characters along with some original character concepts just to make the story feel a bit more fun to write for me. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you do, hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell, and comment what things I might be doing wrong or things that concern you about the story, and also what other stories and things I should be doing. Anyways, let's get on to the video. The story begins. Deku, Bakugo, both being about 4 years old. Bakugo had unlocked his quirk about 2 weeks ago, and Deku bugged his mother Inko to take him to the doctor so that he could figure out what his quirk might be. She finally caves in, heads to the doctor. After running tests, the doctor says, "I'm sorry, but you're quirkless." As you can see, most people with quirks only have one joint in their pinky toe. But as you can see here on your x-ray, you have two. Sorry to say. Inko looks at her son. He's so stunned he drops his All Might figurine. "I'm sorry, Izuku," she says as she pulls the All Might figurine towards her with her minimal telepathy. Later that day at home, Izuku, on a computer, teary-eyed, his mother walks in. "Izuku, sweetie, are you okay?" she says, a little ashamed. Izuku says, "Do you think, do you think I can be a hero too?" He says, turning in his chair. "To save people with a smile, even though I'm quirkless?" She rushes over, hugging him. "I'm sorry, Izuku." Tears finally piled up on his face, in his eyes, rushing down his face. An older version of Izuku says, "That's not what I wanted to hear, Mother. But thanks for being there." Cut to middle school. Bakugo had been bullying Deku for his whole life. It is the third year of middle school. 11 months until the UA entrance exam. The teacher walks into the class. "Hello, students. Now, I know all of you are prepared for summer break, but I just need to ask one question. Who's ready to become a hero?" he says, throwing papers in the air. "I already know where all you are going." The class begins to cheer. He says, "All of you signed up for good good hero schools, but only two signed up for the best." He looks at Bakugo. Bakugo says, "You extras better stay out of my way. If you think you can get in my way." He mumbles on a little bit. "I'll kill you." And then the teacher looks over at Izuku hiding his face underneath his hands on his desk. And all the students sit there, look at him, and laugh. "You think a quirkless loser like you can get into UA? Pfft, as if. After a bit of laughter and the bell rings, Bakugo and his posse of bullies stay behind. Deku, standing up, putting his bag over his shoulder and clutching his notebook to his chest, trying to hurry his way out of the door. And Bakugo knocks him to the ground. What was this I heard about you going to UA? Deku! Zuko looks up at him. Uh, uh, of course, we both wanted to be heroes, I thought. Bakugo looks at him and just says, "You can't be a hero, quirkless loser." Zuko looks at him. Kachan, he actually says bluntly, "I can be a hero," he says looking at the floor. He looks up at Bakugo, Bakugo looking really angry with bloodlust. Izuku jumps back. I didn't mean anything by it," he says, covering his face with his notebook. Bakugo grabs his notebook, starts flipping through it. "You have notes on all of us, don't you, nerd?" Even some of these newer heroes that are showing up. Whatever. He activates his quirk, burning the notebook a bit, tosses it out the window. "That book looks better than your hero career," he says, walking out the door. "Oh, wait. I have one more thing to say." He turns around, looks at Izuku directly in the eye. "If you want to get a quirk, I think I know a fast way to do it. Walk your loser ass up on the roof. Go past the guard railing. Take a swan dive. Hope for a quirk in your next life." Ha ha ha. He says, laughing, walking out the door. After about 10 minutes, the posse leaves the building fully. Izuku walks down the stairs, saying, "Damn it, Kachan. What if I actually did it? What would you do then, huh?" Watch what you say before you say things. He says, walking over to grab his notebook. But then he feels a sharp, intense pain on his neck. Ah! What the hell was that? He says, grabbing his neck, ripping the spider off of his neck. Spider. It hurt way more than I thought it would. I've been bitten by a spider before, but this one's got a weird pattern on it. Why would a spider have a design of a spider? Throws the spider on the ground. Ah, it actually hurt. Grabs his notebook and backpack slugged over his shoulder and begins walking home, mumbling, writing down stuff in his notebook. And then he looks up, mumbling still a little bit, and then looks around and goes, "Huh? Where am I? Oh, I must have been wandering a bit." He looks over at the water. "Dang, I walked for a bit, didn't I? I was really zoned out there." He turns and continues walking the way he was. Ends up in a tunnel. He passes a sewer grate, but as he does, it busts open. A villain made of sludge shows up. Ah, a brand new meat suit. Must be my lucky day, he says, grabbing Deku. Deku all of a sudden feeling a wave of exhaustion hit him. Ah, so tired all of a sudden. Damn it, I can't fight this off for long, he says in his head. The villain says, "You're quite weak, aren't you?" Says, covering Deku a bit. Ah, even though you're quirkless. Wait, what is this chemical I smell inside you? Ooh, intriguing. I must take you as my meat suit. Ah. Deku's struggling to breathe now, as the sludge villain covers his face. Sleep. You sleep for eternity. Be my meat suits. The sludge villain says, as Deku is fainting, he hears, "It is okay now. Why? Because I am here. Detroit Smash!" He, he feels an intense wind pressure as he passes out on the ground, seeing a big man in a white shirt, green jeans, and with a weird hairstyle, almost like ears. A few minutes pass. Hey kid. Hey kid. Hey, you alright? Deku wakes up a little bit. Huh? Huh? What's going on? Where's that villain? I dealt with him. Deku sits up, still a little tired-eyed, looks at the man and says, "Huh? Uh, 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 All Might?" He says, standing up, really flustered. "I just got saved by All Might! Oh my god!" Uh, he frantically looks around and grabs his notebook. I want to ask you if you could sign my. He opens it, flips to a page, and notices that All Might already signed his book. "You already signed my book? Oh, oh, I have so many questions. Oh, for one importantly, he says, "Well, maybe I'll be able to answer them some other time, young sir. For now, I must bid you adieu," he says, getting ready to jump. Time seemingly slows as Izuku looks at All Might, about to jump. He says, "Wait, I want you to answer my question. At least this important one." All Might says, "I do not have time. I have to get this." He pats his pant leg with a bottle and the sludge villain in it. "I must get this villain to the police." And All Might jumps. Deku grabbing his leg. "All Might!" All Might seemingly starts to try and push him off. "Get off of me! Ah! But I can't survive a fall from this height! Ah!" All Might says, "Alright, fine. Close your eyes and your mouth. I'll land on a building somewhere. Drop you off." As they land, All Might says, "That was really risky, young sir. You could have been hurt, or worse, you could have been killed." All Might turns around, seemingly begins to try and jump again. Deku says, "Wait, even though I'm quirkless, could I still become a hero like you?" All Might slightly turns toward facing him. "That's what this kid wanted," he says in his head. "No. You need a quirk to stop a quirk." You might want to focus on something more realistic, like police work or a lawyer, maybe even a doctor. You still have plenty of time to think about that. You're only in middle school, am I right? He says, and begins to cough frantically. Deku mumbling on about how he only wants to become a hero. That's all he's dreamed to be. All Might gets enveloped in smoke and becomes his skinnier, lesser self. Izuku looks down at the ground. I've only wanted to become a hero. He looks back up at All Might and says, Huh? Where where did All Might go? He was just here a second ago. All Might looks at him and says, I am All Might. Damn it. He sits down, lifts up his shirt. I was in a fight, got hurt pretty badly. I haven't been able to recover because they blew half a lung, all my ribs on this side, half my stomach, all my organs. Scream in pain every time I fight as a hero. Izuku steps back one step. Wait, was it with that chainsaw guy? He didn't seem all that strong. All Might looks at him. This fight was not known to the public. I tried to keep it that way because of this incident. He looks up at him. You cannot tell anyone you heard about this. The symbol of peace needs to be seen as healthy and well. Otherwise there will be complete chaos. As a pillar falls, so does the whole board. Izuku looks at him and says, You can trust me. I can keep your secret. All Might stands up and begins to walk downstairs. Like I said, try for a small job as like a policeman. It'll be safer than a hero work. And you can still try and catch villains as a policeman. He walks down the stairs. Deku, looking disappointed and toward All Might. I don't want to be a policeman. I want to be a hero. His dream seemingly shattered as an explosion is heard down the street. Deku looks across the rooftops and sees a alleyway on fire. Seemingly a big commotion going on. He says, in his head, I should go over there and... No. My notebooks are useless. Why use them if I can't be a hero? All Might, checking his pocket, noticing the sludge villain was not there. All Might runs the scene, blending in among the crowd. Deku just walking through the town. Even the #1 hero, All Might, said I can't become a hero. Guess I can't. He walks toward the alley instinctively. Without realizing it, he looks up and sees the sludge villain holding someone. Deku covers his mouth. Wait, that was the villain from the tunnel. Wait, didn't All Might... When he was trying to knock me off. It's my fault. This villain captured some... It's Kachan, he notices. The villain captured Kachan because I got in All Might's way. This is my fault. Alright, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I feel like I did a decent job with what I have planned. I still have plenty more episodes planned. Uh, I will be giving him One for All and the spider powers, as you can tell. I'm still going with a normal story, but as you can tell, I am giving him also the spider suit that you saw on screen. And later on, he will have a Mark II, which I also have a picture of. I found these on Pinterest, and I loved the idea of that suit. I have some others with the same suit. If you just look up Deku's Spider-Man suit, it looks pretty cool. I love the idea of Deku being Spider-Man because I also want to give him the slight personality of having puns. So that'll be a fun idea, and he will be having tech webs instead of uh, the organic webs because I don't like the tech webs. Also, or I don't like the organic webs. He has more ability to change the webs, and also it gives him a flaw with the webs easier that he can run out of cartridges and such. So hopefully you all enjoyed, and if you did, like, subscribe, hit that bell, and send me whatever comments you feel, negative, happy, whatever. And if you all did enjoy this, I hope you did. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, Purple Army dismissed.